friends, it's Jeff here. Welcome to the Corner Store Studio and welcome to Chapter 2 of the B-17 build, the B-17 named Dauntless Derece. Now, for a couple of guys that are observant amongst you, last week you will notice that I called it Desperate Derece. Now, why did I change the name into Desperate, from Desperate into Dauntless? Well, for the simple reason that I have to live here, and Derece is actually my wife's name, my wife's middle name, and she absolutely did not want to be called Desperate. So we turned her into Dauntless, and as of now, going forward, it's going to be the Chronicle of Dauntless Derece, the crashed B-17 that we're going to build. Now, again, in the first chapter, I told you a little bit in a nutshell what happened, abandoning the project for a couple of years and then picking all the pieces back up where I left off, building the base and all that. But I also mentioned that there are a couple major components that will have an impact on the plane, which is, first of all, one of the major components is a railroad, section of a railroad track. And I had to take care of that for a couple of reasons, but the main reason is that I had to build that first, because once built, I can adapt the plane to that. I can adapt the damage, or I can at least construct or add damage in accordance with the debris on the ground. On the other side was the pond. So it's also, there are going to be two components on that diorama. One is a pond, and one is, of course, the railroad with all the stuff that goes with the railroad. So that's what I've been doing for the past week. It was a little tedious process because I also had to paint everything. I scratch built a lot of the stuff, the rails, the base plates. I had to start from scratch. There was nothing that I liked. I did a lot of research, so I got all that in place, and I got it also painted up. Now, when I say about painted up, the railroad bit actually is painted with the rails and the ties and the base plates, but everything around, like the groundwork, is still in the colors like the ground colors. It needs to be painted later on. But I needed to take care of the railroad first. I needed to paint that because it was else too difficult to access it, and I couldn't really do a good job. So when I was building the railroad, I also had to paint everything, but turned out pretty nice. So I'm anxious to move ahead and do some more. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to look a little bit about how I did the railroad, how I see the whole plan, and then we can finally start and doing some serious stuff, actually building the actual plane. But let's not lose any more time. Let's look what I did so far, and then we'll come back for some final words. So as you can see, guys, a lot of good stuff is happening. It's finally moving ahead, and I'm really happy with the outcome so far. The railroad turned out pretty good. The groundwork, I think I got in my head what I want to do, so that takes a little bit of anxiety away. So I'm really energized. So and I hope that you guys like and share this and subscribe on YouTube, and that you sign up for this so you can follow me during this build. It's going to take a while, but that's what it's all about. I don't want to cut any corners, so I'm going to do this the right way. So, but that was it. Let's come back next time. Next time we'll talk a little bit about the accessories I acquired to build this B17, and then we're probably gonna do some more stuff like painting the semaphore, and definitely I will show you some stuff what I did so far on the cockpit. So we'll be back, but for now, Jeffy here, signing off.